everyone, and welcome to the first press conference of the day. Gukesh and Vidit finished their game in a draw, but it was a spectacular game. So first of all, could you take us a little bit through the game? It looked like it was really, from spectator eye, it was really exciting. But tell me, was it just all prepared, or I guess that's the question to Gukesh first of all, because you were white. When did you start playing on your own?
Yes, so after this bishop d6 rook a2, I kind of knew this idea, but not exactly all the details. And yeah, I was playing pretty much on the board after rook a2. I didn't know much else.
And what?
I guess this knight e5, knight f3 should be the critical line, and also a5 I couldn't really see anything on the board. So, yeah.
And what about you, Vidit? How was your preparation here?
Yeah, I was aware of this rook a2 idea. It's not so easy. It leads to a very complicated position. But I was not sure about the details which happened in the game. I think instead of knight b5, he should take on a5.
Okay, let's get to it. Instead of knight b5 here,
I thought he should take on a5.
Just take on a5. Okay.
Because if I take back and then he has knight b5.
You take with a queen, I guess, right? Knight
yeah,
b5.
either way. So I should play ba5, bishop d7, and it looked one more go. Move forward.
Okay.
Bishop d7 and then take on b5.
No, bishop
d7.
Bishop d7. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry for that. Okay.
And then take on a5, and then I think I have very good play. In what he played, it looked like I had some initiative, but I got carried away with this spectacular move, bishop g4.
Bishop g4, yes, that was my next question actually about this move. So here, the spectacular bishop g4, boom. So can you take a little bit, talk about your thought process here? So like when you see a move like this, beautiful, can you not make it at the board?
Yeah,
you're tempted, right?
This was the problem. Like I saw bishop g4 in like first 5-10 minutes, and other 25 minutes which I spent was resisting to play it, because I knew that bishop g4 at least I have a draw, which happened in the game. And for example, I thought if I take on d5 here, he has queen e4. Takes on e4, knight f6, f3. And it looks fine for white. Although I'm pawn up, it's hard to keep the pawn on e5. And he has a lot of play. So knight d5 was not really working. I had some moves like rook a2.
Okay, what's happening?
After queen c2.
Yeah.
Rook a2.
I'm not sure why all this, okay. Arrows are coming up.
And queen c3, he exchanges queens. And then I thought the two bishops should give him some edge. So I didn't really see how to keep my advantage. And he's trying to exchange queens next move. But Gukesh had an interesting suggestion here to play rook e8, which I didn't really consider. And I think Gukesh can show the lines which
so you basically just protect this pawn on e5, right?
Yeah, I was mainly concerned about this move during the game, and I think queen c4 is a very important move here, because I mean the point is black wants to be active with queen h4, so queen c3, queen h4 would instead of queen c4.
So if it's queen c3, then black can play queen h4, yeah.
Yeah, I was not really comfortable here, so I thought queen c4 to push back the queen was quite important, and after queen d6 maybe like just bishop g2 and short castle. Maybe black has some clever idea here, but I didn't really see anything. For example, b6 I have queen c6, which is also important.
Yeah, it looks like you're coming in. Yeah.
But I can take and play bishop a6. No?
Yeah, but
Okay, let's just put it on the board. So
Bishop A6
bishop a6
to stop the
okay.
castle.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, I can't really see white being worse here. Like bishop h3 maybe.
Yeah, it looks like this pawn on c6 is thrown still, right? So this
And-
bishop g4 move, did you see it from before?
No, I completely missed this move. I was mainly thinking about like rook e8, queen d6, etc. But yeah, when he played it, it was like I didn't even consider it. But okay, I quickly realized that fg4 is not working, and this is just a draw. Yeah, with bishop c3.
Okay, so let's show what happens if white just takes.
Rook fc8,
Okay.
queen d3.
Mm-hmm.
And here we had a debate. I wanted to play rook a2, and Gukesh thought knight e4 is winning.
So rook a2 is what you wanted to play, but knight e4 is winning. Another opportunity, right?
Yeah, I think this is very straightforward win apparently. So bishop g2, it's a very pretty line. Maybe we
Yes.
can show it after that. Just to end it. Knight e4,
Okay, knight e4,
bishop g2,
bishop g2.
knight d2,
Mm-hmm.
queen d2, and now rook a1,
Here we go.
bishop a1, rook
Takes,
c1,
rook c1.
king e2, queen takes g4. Yeah, and it's made king d3,
Yeah,
queen
if it's
c4.
king d3, then it's very beautiful. So Gukesh, when you see such a move at the board, you didn't see it beforehand, so you missed it. How do you handle your emotions? Obviously, it's a shock, right? So
But
how
okay,
do
I
you-
had like 1 hour to recover from the shock. So. I mean, if I was in time trouble, maybe it would have been. But okay, it's also quite easy to see that fg4 is not working, and the only other option is bishop c3.
So the only option is bishop c3, and this is how you came to a draw here. So just to read partition, brought you to a draw.
Yeah.
This tournament is the first tournament for both of you. So how do you feel? How do you feel playing the candidates? So let's start with Gukesh.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. Of course, it's a dream tournament for any chess player, and I'm glad I have this chance, and yeah, hope to play some good chess.
And what about you?
Yeah, I'm very excited to play candidates. It's as everyone knows the importance of this event, and it's one of the most prestigious event of the year. So I'm very happy that I'm able to play, and let's see how it goes in the tournament. It's too soon to talk about that, but yeah, I'm very happy.
Here in Canada, we have a very strong Indian community. Do you already feel some support from the local community here?
Yeah, for sure. Like even when we were walking the other day, some of the people came up and spoke, and it was very nice to see that they are following chess and they're interested in the game. So it was very heartwarming to see that.
And did somebody come up to you on the street here, maybe in Toronto already?
Gukesh doesn't really get out of the room so much, you know. So
So you're
Yeah.
always inside, yeah?
Well,
Indoors.
most of the time, yeah. I didn't really go anywhere here, but yeah, it's nice to be here.
And the commentator here for the event is Anand. So do you feel some support from him here at the tournament?
yeah, of course, it's very nice to have him here, and now I'll be looking forward to hear what his thoughts were on this game, because he's very, very sharp, and I'm sure he must have seen some interesting variations. So I'm actually kind of curious to see what he was talking about.
And does he also support you? Like, do you talk often with Anand here?
Yeah, as part of the Westbridge Anand Chess Academy, I'm in regular touch with him, and it's always nice to talk and discuss chess with him. So yeah.
But also here, like you had a
Here.
yeah, because
Here,
he's here
not-
too. So
Sure. I met him in the opening ceremony, and spoke briefly, but yeah, I was mostly just preparing. So
Yes, as Vidit said on, always in the room preparing. Yeah? Okay, do we have questions from the journalists here in the audience? No questions? Yes, please.
So for the both of you, was this a good start for gameplay?
Depends on the evaluation which engine shows afterwards. If we miss something, then we are not happy.
Yeah, I think it was like we didn't make any huge mistakes, and okay, in this tournament a draw is not a bad result. Everyone is like very strong, and it's a very level playing field. So yeah, it's a fine start.
Yes, please, Sagar.
Are you happy with the playing hall and the conditions? And I think with it, you went outside at some point. Were you feeling cold during the game?
Yeah, I was feeling actually extremely cold, and I think Gukesh was feeling that too. So I had to get in my jacket, but hopefully it'll be, more normal going ahead.
Yeah, it was the same for me. I mean, at the start I didn't feel much, but after a point, I was basically shivering. So, yeah, I didn't get my jacket, and hopefully tomorrow it will be a bit more warm. So,
Yeah, I think the temperature was already increased a bit. In the
Didn't
playing
really
hall.
feel it.
yeah.
Okay, it's Canada. It's cold. Yeah, but it will become warmer, that's for sure. Do we have any more questions? You have a question? No? All right. Okay, let's have another one.
Did you have a chance to look at the other boards this round? Have you any comments on that?
Okay,
Yeah.
apparently we don't hear the questions in the broadcast, so I will just repeat it. Did you have a chance to look at the other boards during the game today?
Yeah, because we sit so close to each other, it's hard not to see other games. So there were some interesting ideas. I think Hikaru surprised Caruana Fabiano with this E5 move, which is very rare. But it looks like it's close to... okay, maybe white is pressing a bit. And I was very curious about the pawn in game with Nepomniachtchi, but probably it's just a draw.
Yeah, they already
Yeah,
they finished.
they agreed to draw. I don't know what's the evaluation in Firouzja Prague, but it looks like black is comfortable. But yeah, so I did look at the games, but not in too much detail. I was too focused on trying to make this bishop g4 work.
And what about you, Gukesh?
Yeah, I had a brief look like that. I wasn't really calculating on the other boards, but yeah, some interesting games, I guess.
Just a second. Let's talk into the microphone so that we can hear you.
Hello, a question for Vidit. What is the red fluid in your bottle?
Oh, it's it's just a normal drink which I have before a game, just for some energy. Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions, Sagar?
Vidit, as you said, you are sitting very close. You are sitting also very close to the women. Have you also watched the women games?
Yeah, I did watch. I think there's an Indian derby going on, but I didn't really go too much into detail. So I'm a bit clueless on what the current status of the game is. But yeah, I had a look out of curiosity for sure.
Okay. Do we have more questions, Sagar?
Is it possible to reveal your seconds? There are some that are known, but is there anything else that you guys would like to share?
The seconds. Can you reveal them?
Yeah, I'm here with Surya and Daniel Vocaturo. They have been helping me for some time, so it's not really a big secret. It's quite well known.
Yeah, for me, obviously Gaevsky is my trainer, and he is with me. I mean, of course, there are some others in the team, but yeah, I would not like to reveal them right now.
Okay, if we don't have any more questions, then we thank our players I hope you get warm soon. So
it's
go
already
get
better
warm.
here than the playing hall, I must say.
Thank you.